So we're going to do a bit of a demo review. Just sort of go over some of the moments in the match. Go over some of the just go over some of the crucial decisions and insights. Alright. So this match was played on Thursday between Froyotech and 100B. The grand final is a best of 5 with a 1 map advantage to Froyotech. We banned Process, they banned Sunshine. We banned Metalworks, they picked Granary. So this was their map of choice. Questionable, some may say, because they, they lost to us on this the week before. So we already knew kind of what to expect from them. What I'm looking for right now is if they're doing their default mid, I'm coming out upper. Bot mode being upper is a bit different, but then when I see that soldier and that soldier, this is their 100% default mid. What I'm trying to do is just keep track of both soldiers. You notice I don't completely commit to tunneling that one on the other side. I make sure to get vision of the other one. Meanwhile, our combo's pushing the point, so Habib gets that nice kill on their medic. We want to be too careful not to overextend and overchase. I'm just checking all the corners, because we basically win the mid if we get that early med pick. But I wanted to check if anyone was hiding. I prefer to go left yard here because their demo was retreating. We know he retreated to the right. It's less likely to be trapped over here. So we're already getting in. I already know where his next trap is, so most likely there's not going to be any traps near me over here. Just trying to clear them from a safe spot because there's a chance they have a sniper. Either of those doors being open to a sniper. I don't want to be just standing still clearing stickies in that sightline. But we're going to keep it moving. We're already moving to the right side here. We just pop around this corner. We get in a little bit further if we go to that side because the wall protects us from snipers. Take out the sentry. Their med dies in the spawn. We're just going to play the left side. Both the scouts are caught in that corner while we cap. So, and everyone just gets in and we get the frags we need. So fast, quick round. Very important that we take out that sentry because that allows the rest of our team to get in on the push. So even though we came in on the opposite side of the sentry, we had to cross over and destroy the sentry. Usually they're going to rotate through spawn, so we'll meet them there and destroy the sentry, so it works pretty well to end on that side. Alright, so next mid, and I can already tell exactly what they're going to do. Like, they're literally doing the exact same mid. I notice one soldier's missing, so I'm warning my team, expect a soldier on the left. Keeping track of the other soldier. Here comes this guy. He does manage to kill Cookie Jake. Cookie Jake got pinned up in a wall. I managed to live here, get that soldier kill. Should have won this. That scout takes 50. I didn't have my pistol clip reloaded, so I didn't have enough ammo to kill him. I forced him back into Patty. Patty probably didn't expect him to fight him there. But I literally visualized everything, and then I had an empty pistol. I really didn't think bot mode would have had the range to sticky me there either. I thought he was further back, but he was actually, like, walking forward. If that scout died fast, we would have easily, won the mid, because Patty would be alive, I'd be alive. Even if we don't kill bot mode, he has to run away. So, that, yeah, that was just... I didn't have the ammo. I was also... weak because I did end up getting hit by a soldier that I didn't see. I ended up killing him. Jake died, ended up being a bit of a, a mess, but Granary, it's pretty standard for both medics to die, so we're happy with that. Here we kind of expect them to run an off class. We know that Showstopper has this tendency to go spy early in a match, but if we expect it, then, we won't get surprised by it, so... It is getting relatively quiet, so we're kind of thinking that spy is pretty likely at this moment. We're checking corners, being a bit paranoid. Until we see both soldiers, we're going to keep thinking there's a spy. So it's very important to know the tendencies of the people you're playing against, so that you can, quickly read the situation. And, if you know that a certain player likes to snipe, but then you see that his class is represented on the field, then it won't be happening. So we call that guy jumping in. I find it a bit odd that that's happening, so I'm still thinking there's a spy, but then it ends up that that's Showstopper sacking. It just never peaked before that, so... They just do a one-man sack. They're just trying to, play it relatively safe. they go down one person, it's still very difficult to push into middle. So we're too slow. We would have already needed to be peeking in the chokes, but people were weak before that sack happened. So now what we're expecting is another one of their tendencies where they run their scout back to the spawn and swap him to sniper. So what we're gonna do now is start looking to see if we can spot a sniper. And we know that if we Uber into them, if they're all grouped up around the sniper, you know, we can actually have a good exchange there. So that's why we're playing forward now, so that we can be ready for it. He nearly hits the shot there. We just Uber here, get that kill, get the force. I use the tail end of this flash to try to bust upper, and I do a good amount of damage, a good meat shot there, and he takes self damage, so Eric is able to get through. Our flank also got through. I know Soldier's weak on catwalk, so I'm looking for that guy. Now I'm thinking there's a scout somewhere behind. Just playing mid-range because he's weak, I'm not. So if I stay mid-range, I can get that kill. I don't need to run and track him down. He has to come to me. It's all on my terms, so just playing it safe there. It works out well. I like that garage exchange, especially that tail end getting in cat, because if I don't have that Uber flash, that Soldier can stuff that door. There's almost no way I could ever get in. Unless we were on version Pro 2, which I think is a better version if we're gonna play Granary. But anyways, so right now Jay survived, I believe, and I saw that just a sliver of that door being open. So I know there's a sniper in the spawn. What I'm trying to do here is with Eric, I'm gonna try to bust around the corner and see if we can just quickly chip him down. He actually does hit the body shot on Eric. Eric's spotting him through the wall there. He can tell if the guy back spawns. It might be Jay, it might be Ash, I forget, but he does end up back spawning. So we just come around the other side. And the demo is spamming the point. We can kind of blindside him if we come through here. He already jumped to 8. There's no sniper. I'm calling to milk this. We're just focusing bot mode. He doesn't see us. I get that pick. Now we take out the sentry and then just push him in that spawn. If we push him in that corner, we are a bit slow though. Admittedly, we were a bit slow. If I wasn't going for that sniper thing, we probably would have had a bigger ad. And now it's just kind of an all-in commit here. I'm too weak to really do anything. Actually, I end up meat-shotting the med and I hide in this corner. I get an arrow. So we actually have a better situation. Because I managed to live there. If I didn't live, we might have retreated, but our numbers still would have been pretty good. But yeah, that instant pick on bot mode is so crucial. You just got to be able to pounce on those situations if you have ad. If someone's overextended, you can rush them down before they get in the spawn. So he should have been, yeah, a lot more aware of that. Maybe Sticky jumped away, but honestly it was just a fraction of a second he would have lived. This time they're doing a completely different mid, so I can already tell it's not the default mid. So I'm just completely looking to the left here because I can tell they're not doing their standard top right mid. It's just really easy to read. The soldiers kind of get pushed away. Bot mode's called weak. Just gonna rush him down real quick. I had over 100 health, so he can't one pipe me there. That scout should have died, but once he gets arrowed, I'm not gonna chase that. Our medic did die, so they retreated down 3. They have full Uber ad, so we're all, you know, not buffed. Obviously, our med died, so we're expecting them to peek this. But on Granary, the spawns are relatively far away. So even though they did get all their spawns while we were still capping, that's still a good 10 seconds before their spawners get there. So we're fine to just stabilize on mid, and they shouldn't push. If they do push before their spawners get there, you know, Habib has a trap, Yomps gets the force, it's a disaster for them. So we're just trying to spot where their combo is. They end up just popping in left. I called to Habib, the demo's coming upper, make sure he can get out of that. So we all retreat, we get out clean. It looks like 2 of our soldiers down to like 10 HP there, but we all live. That's a good job. We're just gonna leapfrog this Uber. We're already at 70, so we probably have about a 50% ad on this. So we are gonna try and go off it, I believe. 50%, we're 2 in the lead. I think we're okay to like take some risks. So we peek this corner. This is trapped. I'm just trying to destroy the stickies. I get fucking aim punch both times I shot it, so we're too slow getting in, so we're just gonna cut our losses. If that trap got cleared faster or wasn't trapped, we would have been in. But we got you know, stuffed by a trap, so we're just gonna call it off. Better safe than sorry at that point. Yomps got through, but not worth it at that point because we're gonna drop Yomps. If anyone else tries to get through, we're already slow because, you know, we're getting spammed, clearing traps. They're gonna end up getting Uber. If we pop, we're just gonna get wiped on a counter pop. So we just reset to yard. We're kind of expecting the sniper play again eventually here. We see that scout go in, but because it's not a soldier going in, the risk of a soldier bombing from the other side is very high. So I maintain my positioning up here to make sure that a soldier is not going to get in for free. Patty countersacks. He goes down. And I think they do end up running a sniper. And again, I spot him through like a tiny crack at some point. Yeah, well, we heard him. We heard him. You heard that. Thanks, Doc. So we know there's a sniper. Yomps may have spotted him. Habib probably piped him. But Jake is up against the crate. He can't cross. So what we're going to try to do is see if we can bait out a shot from the sniper or make him rotate before Jake moves forward. I think we pressured Garage enough to say that he's not there. So Jake should be moving forward here in a second. And then you can see just through a tiny sliver here that I'm going to spot this sniper. Oh, we kill Ash. I think they still hold their positioning, though, with the sniper. They're probably what they're doing is Ash died, so they think we're going to peek aggressively into this choke where the sniper is. But as you can see here, I'm about to spot him. I'm pretty sure. It might be after this, actually. Let's see. So I'm just clearing traps, making sure Jake's safe. Actually, Eric's just standing in the open there. What the hell? So we're actually going to peek this, I guess. Ash dead, and they have a sniper. Yeah, that's one less spam class and one less person that can challenge us right in the choke. But, you know, the risk is we're walking into a sniper. If the sniper hits his shots, we just call it off. I think we're too slow anyway, and I'm going for ammo. So yeah, we just call it off. But we know they still have a sniper, so we've got Jake in position up forward. Harder to snipe there. He nearly got sniped the first time. That was a bit scary, but we're probably going to try to avoid letting that happen again. So here I am trying to spot the choke as well. I'm just slowing this down so you can see what I'm looking for here. I'm trusting Yomps to watch the window, and I'm watching the other one. I think it works okay, but I think a soldier is really great at surprising people around this corner and just juggling them in that choke. So it would be nice if we could, you know, occasionally set up to get our soldier on that. So here it is. Spotted him right there. You saw the sniper in the choke? So I think he's looking lower. So because I'm up here, he probably doesn't see me if he's zoomed in. I would like to be buffed, though. I think it'd be better if I was buffed. I don't want Habib peeking that. Habib does a good job of being disciplined about the sightline. You got to learn these sightlines, because if they have a sniper and you take one step too far, I can speed this back up. You're going to get sniped. So I saw him there again. That's a play I really like to do. It's really hard to see you, actually, if you jump in the air and double jump back, like right as you spot it. They can only see like your ankle like peeking out. So it's really good. It's really good to do that. So I saw the sniper there, obviously. He's on that barrel, just trying to chip shot him. It looks like he's not really looking for an angle on our medic. He's more looking to body shot me peeking, but try not to respect too much. So we're just going to go for the exchange here. I found the sniper in this corner, but my shots just aren't there. Takes a bit long to kill him. It would have been nice if Yomps just shot him first, because then I could actually take that Uber forward to force them. They dropped their flank, and so I can see all four of them are right here. They still have Uber, but that means the flank is open. Eric actually sneaks in behind at this moment while they're all looking at us. So this is a crucial opening that Eric found here. We're just keeping tabs on them. We're playing mid-range. They could Uber on us, but we have enough of a sightline there where we won't get caught by the Uber. We can hear the Uber's ready, obviously. Eric spotted them coming towards choke, and then he spawn camped someone else. So Habib was ready with the spam there, and now they're in absolute chaos because they're worried about a scout behind, but half their team committed, and now we're just killing the other, the half that's in. Yeah, that was perfect from Eric. Eric set that up all right there. He went behind, got the spawn kill, gave us the info we needed, then created chaos because they turned around, and then they were just too indecisive. Half went forward, half went back. We killed the ones that are caught in. And even though we're at Uber disad there, we end up taking mid. They got all their spawns. Now we have Uber ready. So what we want to be looking to do is not be as slow as we were the round previous, where we let them get Uber. So we're going to... Yomps gets through. He gets sniped, which is... It's rough. I think Patty also gets headshot here. I wanted Patty to jump and do like a fast wall jump to just bomb that spawn so he'd be fast enough not to get sniped, but I guess there's a miscommunication. We lose 2 soldiers, so we're obviously going to slow it down, but we also know that they're going to start peeking aggressively. So we go for this exchange here. It would have been nice if that scout wasn't allowed to get in for free, but Habib kills someone with a trap. Yomps kills the scout that was in. Soldier behind. Demo bombs. He loses track of Jake. Jake gets a nice surf on the crate. And yeah, they tried to just push on Chaos. They did have numbers and that scout got through, but because Habib found the kill and then Yamps found the kill, the numbers quickly went in our favor. So yeah, I thought we might have had enough ad there to take that exchange. Right now they're down 3. Their demo just spawns, so we can listen to hear what's getting trapped. I think we're just going to end up slowing this down, play the advantage here. I was just pressuring that guy upper to see if maybe our soldier could get through, getting the ammo in yard, just so, you know, if I'm a scout, I can run a little bit further to get the ammo, leave the rest for my soldiers that are probably spamming a lot and all that. So me and Habib are going to peek this. I don't really want to commit and peek too much if I'm not buffed, but now we are. So this is incredible. I love these moments. We're all peeking and pressuring. We're expecting to lose 2 people in order to, you know, make a play, get a force or whatever. Habib is spamming from the left. Yomps is spamming from the right. You can see Patty got all the way into their spawn back there. And Patty ends up doing enough damage where Showstopper dies and Habib's pipe connects. So we end up actually thinking we're going to lose 2 for, you know, maybe nothing, but we end up getting a 2 for 2. Eric and Patty die. Ash and Showstopper die. And Habib is doing decent damage, so they're all sort of scared, playing passive. I see that they're so far back and that bot mode doesn't have the point trap, doesn't have this choke trap. So what I'm trying to do is actually, they're playing scared. Oh, he also hurt the NG a lot. The NG was called 10 HP, so I just go ahead and get that pick real quick, and I just dance on the point. They pop, but because they're playing far back, I just get that cap time, hit him with the, so it actually was almost a 3 for 2 trade there, which is amazing. That NG gets caught out, and their med is like just barely recovering from that bomb, so he's really far back, and bot mode didn't have the traps, so it ends up working. So we're gonna go ahead and I think get this underway pretty quickly here. Alright, going into the second half, up 3-0. Mids have been great for us, so we're feeling very confident at this point. For me right now, it's all about just reading. They have the left mid, they have the right mid. What's it going to be? Right mid. I can already see it. Like, I already know. Actually, they're going left. Never mind. But they all play the floor. They're trying to maybe counter us a little bit more. That soldier gets launched in. Nice job. So I'm trying to get us out of the corner. I move forward here. Habib kills both scouts somehow. This soldier's trying to get arrowed. I don't care about him. That guy's going to die. So I'm going for this flank because I want to cut off their combo. So I get in here. Somehow that soldier was allowed to live. I dance around. He does not kill me, thankfully. Yomps is also through. We can take yard off that. Last time we played this match, the week before, literally the week before, almost this identical situation happened. Almost identical. We chased them out of mid. They have, people alive and they have Uber. But Habib, crucially, walked and held W into them as they came out Z. So this time, Habib has learned his lesson. He has the discipline to just trap it and play mid-range and let them come into him. So it's going to play out a lot different. In the previous match, Habib walks into them and gets dropped. And then we have Chaos. This time, Habib has that trap. He's letting them walk in. Demo's dead. And now we just play that range. Okay, this was a bit, just in the moment. Yomps wanted to just walk into them now and go for the Uber, the exchange there in yard. I thought it would have been better to take our Uber here through Shutter, because then we can actually 100% cut off their exit. I think it would have been more reliable because they're going to back up. There's no way they're just going to stay there. We just killed their demo. They're on the retreat. So I think it would have been good to cut off their exit, and then we could make sure they were completely contained instead of just pushing where they're leaving, because then they have an exit route. So we end up splitting up here. Yomps goes left with the Uber. I go through Shutter. I was thinking someone would have retreated through Z, but actually no one's there. So we're now just in sort of like a standard exchange now. They don't have a demo, obviously, which is good, but it would have been better, I think, to have cut them off, because I did have that opening. Let me rewind it. Let me go to 91,000. Hopefully it doesn't crash my game. And we're here. Alright. So I'm just gonna slow it down when I push the shutter, just so you can see the status of the second point. If it would have been a good exchange or not. Demo goes down. Alright, so I'm thinking we just go shutter since we're already here. They're gonna be retreating. So I thought that soldier might have retreated Z and I would kill him right here. But look at this. Second point, wide open. Scout is just arriving. If I have the beam on me, I'm charging in there. I exchange right where that scout is. Then someone's getting caught in lunchbox. Guaranteed. Someone. So anyways, we're going to end up going for this exchange through Z. It's fine. It's still good. We have the demo dead. But it ends up getting a bit messy. I take a lot of damage. I think we should have been in faster or popping earlier. Yomps is also weak, so we milked it a little bit too hard there. What I would have liked to see, I think Yomps was 300 when he came through Z initially. What I would have liked to see is we just pop it immediately on me and Yomps, and then Yomps jumps the guy who's upper. He's isolated. Guaranteed kill for Yomps. He's got Benelli. I make them exchange on the point. Then Yomps comes in post-Uber and just crushes them from above. Habib walks in and it's just destruction. But it doesn't happen. We go down 3 here. We spot that they're coming garage. Scout runs through. They're all on the ground, so I'm kind of trying to stay in up here because the only way they can challenge me is to jump me or to focus me and spam me. So I end up staying in here. I get that kill on the soldier. Patty comes in from the other side, somehow destroys their demo and medic. They really needed to shoot me, but because they ignored me, it's kind of a lose-lose situation being in that good positioning. If they tunnel me, Habib can challenge them. If they shoot Habib, I stay in and I shoot them in the back, or I just deny them. So, and if they're shooting me, they're not denying my spawns. So all of my spawns come up. We just crush them here. I shouldn't have died there. Maybe should have hit those shots on the scout, but getting that soldier kill was also crucial because then that forced the other guy to look away from the choke, and then it's just, yeah, it's just chaos. I was kind of caught in, but at the same time in a good position, so it worked out. So we're already pressuring like towards their last, kind of stacking the cap. I'm just gonna get forward, so I tell them to just go without me here. Probably. I'd rather they just go with Eric. I think we still have Uber? No? I guess they're waiting. Now we have Uber. I'm arriving, so we can wait. Alright, it's fine. I hear them building a sentry. We've been getting in nicely on the right side here. Habib said check traps, so I checked. I'm looking for a sniper. It can be tricky to spot a sniper. They did actually have one, it looks like. Yeah. I just want to kill the med first. He's caught out. This guy's isolated on the pipe. We're just playing left side. We want to play here together. I pressure a little bit forward just to bait the cap a little bit. Would have been bad if I got 2 pipe there, but yeah, man. Just clean Ubers here. It's going well. We're either trapping out the demo or the medic each time. It's quite nice. One mistake that we saw from like Ford when they played 100B is they always let 404 get Uber. So something we tried to avoid. One round he did catch us with it. So now, yeah, now they're definitely doing the standard right mid, and our mids have been good against it. One soldier missing. I can tell my team he's in garage. I can see them all on height. What I'm waiting for is the scouts to get off. Patty comes in from completely behind, so I just push up while they're getting blasted and juggled by Patty. Unfortunately, yeah, I got a bit split up. The guy that was in garage, I guess, killed Cookie Jake. Unfortunate. But both meds die. It's fine in the end. I'm gonna just cap this. I'm telling my soldiers to cap second, but I don't want them to die for it. It's very common for, you know, these mids where both medics die, for people to try to cap second but get a little bit too cocky and they end up getting rushed down by spawners. So notice they get the cap, but then they both just live. Reconcede it, it's fine. I want to peek this a bit, but I think I get piped here. Yeah, so I'm not going to go in there anymore. Just going to call that off. We can hold yard. We're fine with that. Now I'm telling Eric, watch for desperation plays. We're up 4-0. At this point, what are they going to do except try to go for a miracle play? So that's when we want to start being a little bit more careful about like drop down and stuff like that, because you know, that's the only thing they could do. Like literally, there's nothing else they can do to bring this match back except take a giant risk. So we always become a little bit more careful about that stuff late in the match. We say look out for desperation plays, and just try to avoid that. So they actually do go for a desperation play here. We're peeking over here, and they're gonna try to go for an exchange into us, but our focus fire is so good, and their medic, you know, doesn't pop in time. We actually drop the scout, so they're standing like right around this corner. I'm asking Yomps to move the traps just so I can peek it again. You see their medic's close. We get that focus fire, instantly drop that scout, and they weren't even ready to pop. So now we have something to work with. Now we start pressuring a little bit more aggressive. This scout gets isolated back here with Yomps. We force. I come to help Yomps, but he doesn't need help. Beast. Our Uber's a little bit better. We just body block this demo. I think I get fucking hit by another pipe, but demo's dead. Guy was called, caught in lunchbox. Quickly rotate to kill him. They're close. I'm baiting him to fight me. Straight into Yomps' meaty rockets. And this guy, I'm just waiting to get a little bit of health. And now I'm confident to fight him. He's not buffed. I can just make him fight me. And that's all there is to it. And then I just get on the point. Habib's got the stickies. And that's map 1. That's the map. Map 1 is actually faster than I recall. It's clean, but maybe you guys gained some insight from that. I don't know if I should do map 2. It's Viaduct, so it's going to be a bit more chaos. Not so easy to analyze, but I can load it up. We'll do map 2. Let's see if this is the one. And this is Granary as well. Ah, right. Because I tried to change the map, but my server didn't have it, the version RCX uploaded, so just had to upload it real quick. Oh, I think I went AFK because this demo's over an hour long. I think I just left it recording for a long time post-match. But yeah. Going to map 2, Viaduct. So what are we thinking in Viaduct? So we picked Viaduct. They picked Granary. We picked Viaduct. We knew from experience that they, or not from experience, but you know, we've been paying attention. We've been analyzing pick bans throughout the season. We know that they banned this map. They don't like to practice it. In particular, for us, their soldiers are by far their weakest players. So Viaduct is a map that's incredibly punishing to soldiers. So it just plays into their weakness to pick this map. Whereas our team, I think we've got great soldiers, and our strength is more our scouts and demo. So it just plays perfectly into that style. So yeah, we picked Viaduct. We know they don't play it much, and we know it can expose one of their weaknesses. One thing we were cautious about is Sniper. We know Jay is like particularly confident on Sniper. So we are always on these mids. Right now I'm trying to spot if I see all their players. I see 2 scouts, which I'm like, oh, okay, that means no Sniper. But it turns out they ended up swapping their roster. I don't know. I think they wanted to give Jay that freedom to go Sniper. So they actually have Ash on Scout and Jay on Soldier, because it's better to sacrifice a Soldier to go Sniper than a Scout. On Viaduct, having 2 Scouts is much more valuable. And they do catch us off with that a couple times. I don't think we've even like recognized what's going on yet. It looks mostly standard to us. But the mid there, you know, pretty basic. We have a timing. We call to go forward. They're playing extremely passive, so we get a lot of space on the point. I'm just keeping eyes on everybody. The guy's connector. I just pressure him out. Then we just focus fire. We let them run. We don't want to over chase there. We were down numbers, and you know, if we get too caught in there, it will be bad. So what I try to do here is just challenge forward if I can. Go for the exchange so that they're popping in bad positioning. I know that I'm never getting out of that, so I actually run here. This fucking guy, I thought he would stay Sniper. He jumps immediately, becomes awkward. I don't know how he saw me. Maybe it's that fast fast sense. But I'm not going to run through there after I get hit by that. Just going to try to... I'm going to die. I have 30 health, so I might as well go for the medic at that point. I meat shot that scout, but I don't care about him because there was a scout that was in-house that I knew about. I knew that he would go for our medic. So I just ignore the other scout and I try to get in position to defend my medic. I end up dying. The scout doesn't get on my medic, but that's the priority there for sure. Somehow we come out worse on that. I think it's kind of messy. We definitely need to back up more people there and play heals. If we would have kept 1 or 2 more people back on the heals, we would have been able to spam them up the point because obviously we killed their medics, so our spawns are good. Or sorry, our health is good, our damage is good because they won't be able to, you know, mitigate it. We saw the sniper on China, so we're just going kind of for an all-in. I would have liked to flank around bats there, but this guy fucking jumps right where I'm standing. I don't know, it's awkward. Thankfully, Jake escaped somehow. Are a bit worried about him getting back to spawn because he's so close to Uber. It's really important. We have slight time advantage. We would have had slight Uber ad, but by now it's probably evened out. We're expecting them to still have the sniper, but I believe they actually swap off. So we Uber in right here immediately thinking there's going to be a sniper, but he's already swapped off sniper. So again, I get caught in behind, and now it's 2 soldiers. I'm like, what? They have 2 soldiers? I thought they had a fucking sniper. So, yeah, that was the only time they're ever going to catch us with that. We fucked it up. We should have spotted what they had. After that point, it never happened again because we know, okay, they're going to swap off their sniper, so we can actually milk. Time's even, both teams popped. It's actually better for us to get those 2 picks in the post-Uber because we're on offense. We have the spawn advantage. So we can walk this up. For some reason, Stickies just don't want to get destroyed. We're going to shift away from the demo. He's on the right side. We shift left. The soldier goes behind. I'm just trying to keep track of him. He's basically a free pick. Me and Eric will, yeah, contain him. Thankfully, you know, Habib is destroying. Yamps is destroying. So we have good positioning. We're just going to get this cap. And thankfully, we don't lose anybody. So that means we can go for a forward hold. You really want to have 6 people alive if you're going to do a forward hold. You can't really afford to be down any players. Because every door needs, you know, coverage. So I'm playing over here with the combo. We're on the left side. Spotting for info. Just trying to focus fire whatever approaches the choke points. We're about to get Uber. There's a pyro, so I need to probably deal with that to some extent. Pyro makes space for the soldiers. We end up getting forced. Jake was actually a bit healthy. He could have milked it, but it's fine. This guy slips in through cliff or through main during the exchange. So I just clean him up real quick. If I didn't hit my shot there for like 70, I wouldn't have fought him alone. But because I hit him for like 100, I just, you know, I commit for that quick cleanup. I'm pretty confident with that. Still their med escapes. They got the force. Jake wants to play a bit more forward here to spam, support our soldiers. I personally wanted to play on the point, but I think he's right. I think we can afford to be up there. They bust through, we get the call, we back it all up. I call it they're coming left, so Habib's getting that spam over there. They pop really far away, so I'm thinking, oh, this Uber should be awful. You know, we're back on our slope. There's no way this Uber's going to be good, but they're still fucking flashed at our cliff. They, like, just full all-in committed. I did not expect that to happen. I think Habib just got caught a little bit too much, so they were playing extra confident there. That they just wanted to close out Habib, but then they ended up all chasing, and we somehow get caught at our cliff by the end of the Uber that was popped on fucking concrete. Pretty crazy, honestly. I'm trying to bust cliff. We did kill a soldier, so even that is like, it's fine for us because we got the Uber out and we get a pick, so we have faster spawns, so we're actually pushing on an advantage even though we wiped. That's the weird thing about Koth. So really good damage pushing up here together. They have a sniper again. This was probably a bad time to have a sniper, though he hits the 2 shots of his career, and Eric kind of beefs a little bit on him. He should have, yeah, the sniper should have died, and then Eric should have gotten that beam, and then we should have gotten that. So that's a miracle, honestly. There's no way that should ever happen. But we don't want to throw away the round. Never want to throw it away. We're just going to slow it down, make sure we get buffed up. Jay's only just spawning now. So we do have a slight head start on him. So we're just going to try and move off that. Their med, I believe, died as well. So this is all even again. They have a heavy. This heavy was another mistake. I don't know why they're running these off classes because they need to challenge us on point here. If they have a sniper and a heavy, like only Ash is going to fight us on point. So Habib's hitting the heavy. He keeps getting arrowed, but I try to focus him down. Me and Habib focus them. Now we just have the numbers, so we swarm. They just didn't have enough aggression. Late in the round, unless your team is already set up, you can't really afford to run those off classes because they need to be sort of the they need to bait the rest of the team. But if everyone's just arriving and you have these off classes, you don't have enough positioning to give space for your off classes. Scout tries to walk up left, make sure that he can't. Yeah, I'm trusting that Habib has like the whole point trapped off, so I can just make sure that whoever comes in from the side, I just stuff them. Yamps decides to go heavy, but you could see the difference. We have the entire point on control, so we can afford to have a heavy. They have to come into it instead of the heavy having to push to take the point. You know what I mean? I was a bit slow with my typing there. I fumbled for a second. I think we heard a sniper again, so the aggression's about to come out. There goes Patty with the big bomb. They're just giving us the space. It's a huge risk to run a sniper because you are just banking on him hitting shots, and he only hit those 2 shots the whole game. Actually, this mid was so weird. I remember watching it in the cast or the STV. They spawned a sniper, he took 1 shot, and then he ran back to spawn to switch to soldier. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. Because they give up all this space, he takes 1 shot that he doesn't hit, and then there's 5v6. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like, at that point, it's too late to swap. Might as well just stay sniper. I don't know. It's weird. So we spot that they're coming out through the side. They get into connector really well. I'm telling Habib that they're probably going to skip off the right. Or actually, I think I tell him later. That guy should have taken way more damage. We're 90%. We're probably going to try to challenge this with an exchange. I'm feeling pretty confident. If they're all on the point, I'm thinking, yeah, they're going to have to flash a lot of people. They flashed 3 people. I'm just waiting for the second this Uber fades to hit that meat. He's so weak. The soldier comes in a little bit off timed with his team, but it's weird to me that I'm like a bit alone on this point. So I come forward here to try to... So I see my soldiers trying to retreat, so I know they're going to be chased. So I rotate in as a buffed player to stuff the flank. I end up running into 2 people, but we instantly traded out 2 for 1. It works out well. Habib hits a miracle spam pipe there. Takes out their med. Then another pipe onto Eric. He got split up from our heals. You don't want that to happen after their med's dead. You really want to keep those heals, you know, nice and protected. But Jake lives. He's calling where he's retreating. Here, I don't know why this guy's committing to that fight. Sniper, but no respect for me. I'm on the point. I know that I can dodge this pretty well, but yeah, that pipe. Sniper rotated to be isolated, so it works out well. And then I juke this guy a little bit. He's not going to commit for a while. We have a scout or a soldier pick, whatever. So we're just going to bring it right back in. It'd be nice if I was getting healed as well. I don't really feel that confident walking forward with 70 health. Me and Yomps are both weak. Only Eric really got healed there, which I think is a bit of a problem. Maybe one of us should have caught an arrow before that. Don't know if we should have given that up, but we got this Uber ad, gonna chase him down. Really would have liked to have someone with me here, but they overextend and their demo goes down. I'm just telling Jake to get away from them. And then Habib hits 2 amazing pipes here, juggles their Uber, and they do nothing with it. It's great. Now, and then Habib hits another pipe. Yeah, so what we did there was we went forward, dropped their demo, forced them, and then they're trying to chase us out, but we're staying on their side. So they're not actually, like, locking our combo in. They end up chasing Habib. Habib, you know, does a great job of surviving. Honestly, he probably should have just jumped away instead of trying to pipe the scout and juggle him during the Uber. It's pretty rare that that's going to happen. Either way, though. So here they're just going for the dry push since both teams popped. We lose a scout early, do good damage here. I think Habib hits him as well. So I'm just going to follow that pickup. Habib did a good job with the focus fire. Should have hit that meat shot, but they both bombed at the same spot. So I'm thinking, oh, these guys are weak as fuck. So yeah, just chase them down. Nice pipe from Habib. We lost our medic, unfortunately. I think I rotated back to kill the soldiers. Something pushed the point. I generally want to kill the soldiers, so I'm okay with that. I'm fine with, you know, leaving my medic to kill 2 soldiers. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll have to finish after this demo review. So they're just trying to dry push. I know that I can just play this positioning and maybe bait bot mode to shoot me. If he's shooting me, then the point's going to be pretty free to push. Now Habib does good damage, so look at how much distraction I'm pulling up to that strange-ass angle. They're looking up there while my team's pushing the point. All I have to do is live. Even if I'm just chip-shotting them, it's completely fine. It just creates so much space on that distraction. If they look at me, my team pushes. If they don't look at me, again, it's similar to the situation on Granary. If they don't look at me, I'm in there, I like just pounce or I cut off their exit, and then they get fucked either way. So always got to find those openings where it's sort of like a checkmate, you know what I mean? So here we are in the forward hold again. They do the exact same thing, but we don't quite have the door stuffed. So the pyro ends up working, but we get the force and retreat out. So this is actually pretty good for us. They lose 2 soldiers and they have a pyro. That was an interesting sticky from bot mode. I wouldn't have thought he had that pre-stickied. If he didn't shoot that sticky, I would have rushed him. But he preemptively stickied the height there, and he's a bit overextended here. I'm telling Habib to trap top right, because they're going to dry push it. So he hits that soldier and just insta-gibs. And now Habib's just hitting pipes. I should have destroyed those people, but Habib wants it. He just walks up on them, kills them both with 1 pipe. Big plays out of Habib there. I get all the assists. I actually get 5 doms this half. I get 5 doms. But because RGL halves are 2 rounds, I don't get the 6th dom. And it resets at the half. So they're busting out Cliff. I tell Jake to rotate over. We just go for this pop. Get the med real quick. Then we rotate to height, because we know they have to go for desperation now. If we just stay on the height, I'm expecting a spawner to come, and I hear him rocket jump, so I quickly turn around, get that clean up, and just look at the doms. Look at the doms. They all just get dommed all at once. 4 doms in a span of 4 seconds, man. But I just need 404. Eric stole my kill during the Uber. Oh, Eric, you deprived me of 6 doms. Oh, I could have gotten 6 doms because I had 404 in that corner. Oh my god. That's literally the only kill I needed. I don't know if I was 1 kill away from getting the dom, but I don't know if I end up finding out. Eric removed from roster. Nah, it's fine. I'm happy to be doing well in the match, and you know my team's winning, so we keep it rolling. Just gonna start it up. Second half, we're feeling really good, really confident right now. Everything's working. Did have a close call in the first round, but after that we learned and we adjusted quickly. The main mistake we made was we Ubered in early when they had we thought they had a sniper, but they actually switched their sniper. So now we know that's never gonna happen again. So we're gonna just roll out. If they keep giving us this free room on mid, we're gonna take it. Getting up on that height. Who wants to shoot at me? Anybody? Yeah, that guy wants to shoot at me. I don't like that Eric's right next to me. It would be nice if he was helping Habib while I do this. Yeah, and because I'm not healthy now, I end up not being able to goes up on Jake, kind of just runs away. Not really worth to take that fight, but yeah, me and Eric being in the same spot there is pretty bad. Usually I guess I'm not in that spot, but sometimes. And because of that, it also prevents me from getting healed. So we lose Patty, so I think we just decide to slow this down and wait for him. It is even Ubers. We could go for the exchange, but I think it's better to just, if we are going to go for an exchange, to have 6 up. I think I spotted a sniper. I got piped again. God damn. This guy needs to relax with these pipes. So yeah, we're just going to go off of cliff with me and Yomps. Yomps' goal here is to try to get in behind to get the sniper. My goal is to get them to flash. So I do good damage to the demo. We kite it back. Looking to see if anyone else is caught in. That soldier gets kind of baited up the cat. He's isolated. I know he's not going to get flashed, so I go and get that kill. Trying to help Patty here on the cliff. But yeah, we just decided to kind of cut our losses at this point. Just play it safe, regroup. And yeah, we just surround them because we found picks during the Uber. So it worked out quite well. So we wipe them, so we should be able to set up a forward hold now. And we do have a slight advantage here. But we know the pyro thing's probably going to come through. So just got to keep both our soldiers on that. I think they actually get an early kill here. Oh, the soldier doesn't jump right away, so he doesn't do nearly as much. Jake is so weak here, but that scout beefs. It was a good attempt by them, but yeah, they didn't get in quite as far. So Jake was able to kind of stay in with us because they got juggled just right. It was good. That's kind of the risk though, of you know, forward hold with 2 soldiers. So here we're just going to go for the exchange again. We Uber on our terms. Here I'm trying to go for the people that are not going to get flashed. So we find that scout on the right side. He's alone. Unfortunately, we don't find the force, I don't think. But they do have people isolated on cliffs, so we're finding more kills. And it's just going to buy us more and more time. Because they have to wait for their spawners before they Uber. So it's pretty bad of them to lose 2 just in a post-Uber. So even time on the clock. This is a relatively close round, if I guess you think about it. So what we're trying to do right now is spot their combo. I see the combos left side. So now they're shifting over to the right. We double bomb in, get that force really early. So here we're we got caught by this last time. We went too far, or we stayed in too far forward. So this time try to see what we can do to back it up faster. They still get our medic. This guy should have died. But they do overextend a bit. I get out barely. But we're fine with it, honestly. They pop Uber. They drop 3. That means we have better spawns. We can retake the point. And the demo pick, so crucial. That demo definitely didn't... He lost track of me, so I just shot him in the back. Here I'm playing really confident because these guys have no idea that we're about to bust. They're playing too confident at the lack of a demo. And they didn't spot our combo because we took a good route. So Yomps gets that bomb. Someone gets baited over towards him. I know they're going to chase, so I'm right there to cut off that chase. Yomps is threatening the spawn chase. He goes for it, and since I see him get in clean, I decide to commit as well. And I actually get out. After we kill the medic, it's not really worth it to die. I kill Ash, that's pretty good, but yeah, they actually went all in. I would have thought they would have stopped, honestly. I thought once we killed that med and I got out, oh, we're fine. But they actually decide to sort of chase. Ooh, Habib with that trap. Almost gets it. So what are we looking at now? We popped. Ugh, this is bad. And we dropped 1, so this is really bad because now they're going to be able to repush with that. But this guy's overextended. Like, what are you doing? He's just crouching there. We lost Habib. They dropped both soldiers for that. I don't remember if they popped here. So what we're thinking is, yeah, just, you know, don't feed. They have to sit on cap because the time is so close. I'm thinking they're going to try to forward hold, and if they don't see me, I can hide in this corner. The demo, you know, holds cliff like it's standard. I shoot him in the side, and maybe I get a demo pick, and it opens up the whole push. So that's what I'm thinking there. Just a little bit of timing, trying to mind game him. They go for the pop into us, but, you know, I'm fine with dying here. As long as our med gets out. Now they just gave us full ad. They really should have waited till they spot where Jake is. Like, he's literally in spawn, so. On Viaduct, when you Uber, you have to get the medic. The reason for that being, you know, it's a clock-based thing. Uber is basically a timer. We see their demo on the right, so we know the left side is relatively free. We're not going to get insta-gibbed. This is bad from Habib. He tries to bomb forward into the demo, and then ends up getting instantly punished for it. And we're close to Uber. That was really bad from him. He got a bit greedy. But they do overextend 2 people towards our cliff. Me and Eric just fighting over here. I want to get this kill because I don't want this guy being behind us in post-Uber. And he's a soldier. I'm a scout. You know, it's just what scouts do. So we kill 4 of them. So 4 of them are going to be on respawn. That means 4 people that have to get buffed in 12 seconds to get on the point. Probably not going to happen. So it's good for us. We can just trap the point. They have to get on it. Bot mode has to jump. They pop. They actually have Uber. He gets just unflashed right at that moment. But he overextends. So I just kill him. They're just getting crushed on the point. And there it is. A full wipe. We don't lose a single person. 0 kills from them. Pretty impressive. honestly. It's pretty unlikely to see, considering they had such a big Uber ad. Probably what they had to do there was have someone touch the point that wasn't bot mode and not pop until their scout was on the point. Then they could have chased us for more kills. Alright, so yeah, we're both our scouts are in the same spot again. Not ideal. They haven't really been bombing us, so you know, maybe it's a bit unnecessary to stack this spot. But look at how passive they are. They're just like spamming these spots. Patty jumps forward, tries to get some space. This soldier gets denied real hard. Other soldier comes in. Jake surfs. This guy is surfing like crazy. I don't even know how that surf is possible right there. So we just get both soldiers. We pull everyone back, and it's fine. We can just repush with numbers here. I'm thinking I want to kill the demo. I trade for him. Not a great death, honestly. I should get that kill clean without dying. Thankfully, my spawn doesn't get extended because the mid fight is still going on. I didn't even notice, but I swear there was a mid this match. Maybe it's the next round. Or no, this is the last round, isn't it? There's a mid that where the point doesn't get capped. Did I already miss it? I didn't even notice. So they're all chasing my flank, so I'm trying to pressure forward, but we're losing too many people. Habib's dead. It's not worth staying in. Better to just cut our losses. We got 30 seconds off the clock. It's fine. By the way, thank you, Allison, for that big resub. So I'm trying to spot if they're forward holding. They are indeed. I get juggled a little bit, thankfully not killed. Yomps and Patty did a really great job of busting through the forward hold. So we never really get stuffed here. Nearly die there, but somehow they're forward holding and we get 3-4 kills. That's like unheard of. I don't know. Yom's chasing that demo. He's gonna go down. Great job getting that late demo pick. The later someone dies, the better. Because that just means they got the full spawn timer. Staggered from their team. Oh, okay. This is the play. So their med escaped, but we know he broke the beam. We call this the plow. The plow. The double scout through main. It only works if their medic is not, you know, in spawn. He has to be caught out. So what we do is Yomps jumps up on the left side. He spots where the medic is. He sees him not in the spawn. So we instantly go to main. It's going to be a double scout plow. We run through. We have to kill the med. Again, when you're Ubering on Viaduct, the medic has to die. We kind of miscalculated this because he actually dies at 99%, which is insane. We push this into their spawn. This guy's sitting here AFK, but I realize, fuck that. We need to kill the medic. I don't even go for that kill. We have to kill the medic. So we're both coming in here. We pop this. There's 4 people around, but look, we're just tunneling the medic. He gets meat shot. He dies. Everyone retreats. Not even worth it. Nothing else is worth it. Habib dies, though. That guy's taunting on Cliff. Probably not smart. At this point, it's kind of obvious that I don't know. They'd rather taunt than win, so. We get that med pick, so it ensures that we have a slight ad, and they don't have an Uber, so we are defending, you know, and we don't have to worry about an Uber. They're really fast, actually, to come up here on Cliff. Since I know my spawners aren't quite ready to fight this, I wait a bit. Good damage. Oh, the flank comes in. Patty was behind them. He does massive damage. We know the medic is weak, so he has to run away, so all these people are basically being forsaken. Like, they're just sitting here taking damage, not being healed. Probably should have gotten a kill right when Patty bombed, because the damage was good. He called the med was 10 HP, so that's why I was shooting the medic there. A little bit of damage from someone else would have been nice, but in the end, we hold the point, we keep it. Now we have Uber. We've been just exchanging into them when they come. I think this is a bit of a mistake here. I think Jake calls that we have a slight ad somehow. So I think this is where the demo and the medic split up. I should be going for the medic here, but I ended up going for the demo. So yeah, we're gonna be going forward. Oh no, this is just an Uber. It's just an exchange. So I want this demo. He's completely left out to dry. But then they have to come back to try to save him. So now they're just giving up all the ground that they could have possibly gotten. 2 picks during the Uber. Nice job from Habib. Stuffing that guy out, making sure he doesn't come in. Because really, we have the numbers. So as long as no one takes any risky fights right now, we can kind of just stand still and the clock will just keep ticking down. Habib hits a pipe. Nice job there. So they just have to go for a dry push again. They have no other choice. Because if they wait around too long, we just get Uber again. Bomb forward, that fadeaway, really crucial. Our soldier jumps in, doesn't full commit. Then, oh my god, it's insane. Yomps bombs, both scouts turn their backs. Yomps crushes one of them, Habib hits the other. We're on the chase here. And their combo retreated through spawn. I was thinking about chasing, but then I thought, probably not worth it. Our med just died. If I feed right now, that just gives them a good opportunity to cap the point. So I just killed the guy that's caught in. I'm running back to meet Jake. Very important because I need to get the heals to mid as fast as possible. So he needs to meet me the instant he spawns. I can't just be staying there to try to slow him down with bad health. Habib dies. Kind of risky, but on the clock, again, we have really good time. So we can afford to take some risks here. We have 2 minutes to work with if we let them cap. So we actually go for an all-in play, which is potentially unexpected. But say we pick their medic or we pick their demo, it's 100% worth it. And we can afford to, you know, wait out a few Uber cycles in spawn before we even cap once. So if you're ever on a massive time lead, sometimes it can be good to take a huge risk on Viaduct. Because chances are you can regain control that one last time. And if they make a big mistake like dropping their med or, you know, delaying spawns, which I think is exactly what they end up doing, then yeah. So this scout back turned, soldier on the point, back turned. Like, we get these kills and that guy also is gonna die. So we get 3 kills and okay, they actually delay the cap. So look at how good this works out for us. We're building our Uber. We got a few kills, delays them, so they can't set up a forward hold. And now we're ready to push, and we just need to cap once. We lose, what, 10 seconds off the clock? Completely worth it. And if we cap once, we win. It's that simple. So the pressure is really on for them at this point. We do kind of beef a little bit, though. I remember this drags on a little bit too long. Jake takes some good damage. So we end up popping early. Bot mode's a little bit overextended. I go for him. So they're still building. Oh, he gets arrowed. I should have gone for the medic because this scout split to main and this demo got launched to the left. Their med is left alone at cliff, I'm pretty sure. I should have gone for him, but I really just wanted to kill the demo because I thought they were already going to have Uber. So I thought, why not just go for the guy that's farthest away from the medic? But it turns out they didn't have Uber. They only just got it right then. I should have gone for the medic. I thought it was even. So that was, I guess, my bad there. That pick is great. We don't cap. So at this point, we're thinking we just need to cap once. And we have tons of cap time. So the strat that we go for now is just to get that cap time and just, yeah, basically end the match right here. Because if they play scared even for like 5 seconds and I get cap time the whole time, it's over. So I'm on the point, but I should not be alone. Bot mode's so weak, but no one's there? I'm so confused by that. He's 30 HP. And Patty can't get that last rocket off. He taunts as well. Yom's getting that kill also, potentially a match winner right there. They should have won this round, but bot mode decided to taunt instead of stay alive and trap the point. So they have no demo, and they're down a soldier. They're 4 up. They do have Uber, but I know they have to pop to stop me from capping. They have to. So kind of get that force just by getting cap time. The scout overextends. Habib hits the nice pipe. Our Uber's almost ready. This should be clean, though it's probably more important for us to get kills here. We already have cap time, so we don't need to worry too much about overtime. Habib bombs, other scout dies. They're completely caught in. They try to go for the heavy thing again. Not a chance. Not a goddamn chance. Yom trades out bot mode. That guy's dead. And that's the grand finals. So they didn't get a single round, 0B. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the match. No chance. Yeah. Really happy, honestly, with how our team played. I did quite well. My KD across the whole series was like 60 and like fucking 15. It was quite nice. So then I guess I just sit here AFK for an hour or so because we go and do the post-game interview and, you know, celebrate as a team, have our team meetings, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's the end of that. Really happy with how we played. Everyone stepped up. Everything went according to plan. It was all good. Pretty happy, honestly. So, yeah, shout outs to the teammates. It was great. Would have nice to be on LAN, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis and the commentary. Hope you learned something or were entertained. Maybe we can do some more of these in the future if we have some good matches worth reviewing. But yeah, that's it for now.